35 to get here into the to the feather bracket game. As we get set here for tonight's matchup, we take a look at your starting lineups. First for the Ellis Railroaders, they will start number 0, a 6'2" sophomore, Caleb Noble. Will start number 10, a 5'10" junior, Logan Russell. They will start number 11, a 5'8" senior, Dakota Metzler. Also there is number 21, a 6'1" senior, Carson North, and number 55, a 6'2" senior, Maverick Nad. The Railroaders 2-7 on the year. They're head coached by Nolan Smith, assisted by Kyle Fox. They average 36.6 points per game, give up 54.2 points per game. For the Smith Center Redmen, they will start number 3, a 5'11" senior, Tarek Kelch. Number 10, a 5'11" junior, Wyatt Overmiller. Number 23, a 5'11" junior, Benji Carr. Number 24, a 6'2" senior, Jake Sass. And number 34, a 6'4" junior, Tegan McKenzie. The Redmen head coached by Alex Sobelman, assisted by Trey Saban. They're averaging 41.1 points per game, giving up 48.7 points per game. So on paper, the Redmen average more points and give up less points than the Railroaders. But again, the Railroaders were able to defeat the Redmen 58-30 on the 6th day of January. As we are getting set, the Redmen in the Road Reds, white numbers and the green trim. The Railroaders in their home whites, black numerals, orange trim, railers across the front of their jerseys. The Redmen, again, with the white numerals, the green trim, and Smith Center across the front. They will go left to right on your radio dial to start the ball game. McKenzie in the center circle against Noble. All right, looks like we're ready to go. There's the whistle. The ball is up, and McKenzie wins it easily as Carr takes it left to right on your radio dial. Overmiller, right wing, picks up his dribble, looking, backside pass to Carr. Carr looks inside, finds Jake Sass. Sass goes up, puts it off the glass, no good. Rebounded underneath by Nad. Nad to Metzler. Metzler swings it around to North, down to the right corner to Noble. Noble looks inside, kicks it back across the paint to Russell on the left wing. He swings it back around to North, down to Noble in the right corner. Back out to Russell. Goes back out in the center circle to Metzler. Metzler around to Russell, right side. Back to Metzler, top of the key. Drives down left wing, kicks out to North. North inside for Noble. Noble back out to North. He'll fire up a 3, and it's good. So Carson North gets the Railers on the board first. It's 3-0. 7:05 left to go in the first quarter. Inside pass for Jake Sass goes into the hands of the Railroaders. Logan Russell. First turnover of the game for the Redmen. Metzler out front to North. Inside for Noble. Kicks it out to Russell for 3. Good. Back-to-back threes for the Railroaders. Puts them up by 6. 6-0. 6:40 left to go in the first quarter. Carr drives in. Shot no good. Rebounded by Noble. Passes ahead to Russell in the right corner. Inside for Nad. Tipped out by McKenzie. Picked up by Noble. Back to Russell. Russell on the dribble up to the right wing. Inside for Noble. Underneath for Nad. Shot is up and no good. Tipped around and rebounded by Tegan McKenzie. 6-0. Ellis leads early here over Smith Center. 6:08 left to go in the first quarter. Tarek Kelch has it. Kelch looking. Skip past the Carr, right corner. 3's on its way for Benji. Good! Good look by Kelch to see Benji here in the right corner, right in front of us. Wide open, and Benji buried it. Puts the Redmen down by 3. 6-3. 5:47 left to go in the first quarter. Russell has it out front to Metzler. Metzler top of the key around the north left wing. Inside for Noble. Out to Metzler for 3. That's off to the left. No good. Rebound put back by Noble. No good. Rebound fought for. And it's picked up by Jake Sass. .5:25 left to go in the first quarter. 6-3. Sass gives Carr a screen. Now to Kelch. Down to the right or left corner to Overmiller. Cross to Sass. Now to Carr inside for Sass. Right block up and good. Jake has his first points of the ball game and an assist for Benji. And the Redmen are back within one. It's 6-5, 5:05 left to go in the first quarter. The Redmen have been so close to 2 victories the last 2 games, coming up just short, losing both by less than 5 points. And again, they lost by 1 to Hoxie on Saturday. As North puts up another 3. That one rolls out, rebounded by Tegan McKenzie. Tegan's got his second rebound of the evening. 4:46 left to go in the first quarter. 6-5. Ellis leads by 1. Card kicks it to Overmiller. Left wing 3 for Wyatt. Good! Wyatt Overmiller on the board. Give Benji Carr his second assist, and the Redmen on an 8-0 run since the Ellis Railroaders started this game with 2 straight threes to lead 6-0. It's now 8-6. Smith Center leads by 2. 4:24 left to go in the first quarter. Noble underneath for Nad, trapped by Sass and McKenzie. Somehow gets it out to Russell. Russell drives in. His runner left it well short. Rebounded by Benji Carr. Benji brings it up the court, left to right on your radio dial for the Redmen. 4:08 left to go in the first quarter. Overmiller gets a screen from Sass, lost the handle on it, tracks it down in the center circle. Wyatt resets the offense down to the right wing. Dakar between the circles to Couch left wing. Couch looking, drives inside, lost the handle on it. Last touch by Carson North. It will be Redmen basketball. 3:53 left to go here in the first quarter. Davion Orr comes into the ball game. Benji Carr going to take a seat. Redmen basketball. Turnover by the Redmen as Tarek ran out of bounds. Ref explains they can't do that. So turnover by the Redmen, they're second to the ball game. Ellis brings it up the court. North has it in a moving screen on Maverick Nad. His first personal foul. First Railroader team foul. As Jaron Fricky comes into the ball game, Dakota Metzler going to take a seat. Orr has it right wing. Tipped out by North. North throws it in, but McKenzie comes up with it and puts it in for 2. Tegan McKenzie has his first points of the ball game. The Redmen now on a 10-0 run. They lead 10-6 with 3:25 left to go in the first quarter. Russell to Fricky. Back to Russell. Right wing wide open for 3 and a foul. No, a travel going to be called as Russell took an extra step. First turnover of the ball game for the Ellis Railroaders. Nad comes out. Into the ball game is Toby Honus. He's a 6-foot sophomore. 3:18 left to go in the first quarter. 10-6. The Smith Center Redmen lead the Ellis Railroaders. Overmiller down to the right wing to Davion Orr. He looks inside. Can't quite get it to McKenzie. They swing it around to the left wing to Couch. Back to Overmiller. Wyatt, one dribble. Now gives it to Sass to the free throw line. Splits the defense. Runner off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Tegan McKenzie as Tegan then gets it stolen away by Carson North. They get it inside for Honus. Now to Noble. His shot is up and a foul going to be called. This will be the first team foul on the Smith Center Redmen. Noble heads to the free throw line. The foul's on Jake. His first personal foul. Caleb Noble looking for his first point, trying to end the 10-0 run, and does so with that one. He has his first point. That ends the 10-0 run the Redmen were on. And it's now 10-7. Smith Center leading by 3 with 2:49 left to go in the first quarter. Noble getting set for the second one. On its way. No good. Rebounded by Tegan McKenzie. Tegan's got 4 rebounds already. Overmiller to Orr, right wing. Gets a screen from Sass. Orr picks up his dribble, gives it to Sass inside. Jake lost the handle on it. Fight for the basketball is on. Russell comes away with the steal. His second steal. 4th Redmen turnover. Honus has it out to Fricky. Fires up the 3. Off, no good. Rebound fought for. Fricky comes down with it. Now back to North. They swing around to Russell. Back to North. Top of the key around to Fricky left wing. Back out front to North to Fricky left wing. He fires up another 3. That one rattles out. Rebounded by Tegan McKenzie, his 5th. Overmiller has it to the right wing to Orr. 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. The Redmen lead by 3. As Overmiller tries to make it 6. Came out with that one. Fight for the rebound is on. Sass hits the floor. Bodies everywhere. And somehow the Railroaders come up with the basketball. Now a jump ball going to be called. And let's see, it will be Railroader basketball. Sass, McKenzie, Overmiller, all on the floor for the Redmen. Honus was on the floor, North on the floor, Noble on the floor. About everybody hit the floor at that time for both teams. Good hustle as everybody gets up, heads to their benches as we have some subs for the Redmen. Mason Enix and Ian Doan into the ball game. Dakota Metzler back in for the Railroaders. Fricky gives it to Metzler, right wing. Looks in, gives it back out front to Fricky. Inside for Noble, touch pass out to North left wing. Out front to Fricky, around to Metzler, right wing. Inside goes the basketball to Honus. Kicks it quickly out front to Fricky. Touch pass to North left wing. Drives in, tipped out by Doan. Back out front to Fricky for three. No good again. Rebound fought for. And North comes away with the loose basketball. He drives all the way in. Blocked out of bounds by Tegan McKenzie. He sent that one into the wall. All the way in the top of the bleachers on the far side. Tegan McKenzie hammered that one out of bounds as Benji Carr comes back in. And Davion Orr going to take a seat. A minute 18 left to go in the first quarter. 10-7. Smith Center leads by 3. Fricky left corner on the inbounds. Passes it to North, off of North's foot, but he's able to track down the basketball. Picks it up, gives it inside for Noble. Stolen away by Wyatt Overmiller. Second turnover of the game for Ellis. As Overmiller runner from the free throw line, no good. Rebounded by Carson North. That's his first rebound of the ball game. Ball goes down to the left corner. Metzler for three. Way too hard. Rebounded backside. Mason Enix hands it off to McKenzie. 51 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Smith Center leads by 3, 10-7. Carr has it right wing. Gets a screen from Enix. Now to Overmiller. Down to the left corner to Doan. Power dribble at the baseline. Lost the handle on it. Goes into the hands of Caleb Noble. His first steal and the fifth Redmen turnover. As they get it inside for Noble, and Noble's going to be fouled. This will be the second team foul on the Redmen. And sends Noble back to the free throw line to shoot 2 more. Fouls on Ian Doan, his first personal foul. Noble getting set here. First one's on its way, rolls out no good. Noble getting set for the second one now. It is good. He now has 2 points, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, as he will take a seat. And into the ball game is Gavin Wildeman. He's a 5'10 sophomore for the Railroaders. 2-point ball game at Smith Center leads 10-8. 24 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Doan has it down to the right baseline to Enix. They try to get it inside for McKenzie. Instead, back out to Overmiller. Around to Carr. Back to Overmiller, right side. 12 seconds left. Skip past to Doan. Down to Tegan. Ball goes up for grabs. Carr comes up with it. 5 seconds left. Down to McKenzie. McKenzie back out. Tipped out by Fricky, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. The Smith Center Redmen lead 10-8 over the Ellis Railroaders. We'll take a timeout and be back for the second quarter of action after this, as you're listening to MCL tournament coverage on KQMA.
And on Next Tech Channel 165, the Smith Center Redmen YouTube channel. Glad to be here. Jesse and getting some stuff done here. Next, going to have playing on Saturday, the boys will be. The girls will be playing tomorrow night at Waukene at Trigo Community. So come on down there. There'll be a second to last game, so I assume that's going to be about 6 o'clock. So I'd like to thank our sponsors, Donna Dents, Duke and Kathy Raby, Dennis and Kathy Hansen, Jim and Donna Muck from Rick Meyer, Janet Memorial Seams Trust, the County Sink Trust, John Art and Linda Befford, Neil and Karen Herndon, Skipper Marie Overman, Marvin Shipley, Matt and Alicia Brown, Olmsted Land and Real Estate and Auction, Sean Phelps, proprietor, John Overmiller, Burke and Kim Phelps, James and Barbara Sweat, Bob and Wanda Dietz. Thank you for your contribution to make good things happen for Lady Red and Redmen. We're back in action. Go Lady Red.
Redmen basketball out of the quarter break. Carr, McKenzie, Sass, Overmiller, and Kelch for the Redmen. Metzler, North, Noble, Nad, and Russell for the Railroaders. Redmen basketball going left to right on your radio dial. They give it to Carr, left wing, gets a screen from Sass. They kick it around to Overmiller. Right wing 3 for Wyatt. Good! He's got 6 points. Benji Carr has 3 assists, and the Redmen lead 13-8 with 7:45 left to go in the first half. Russell out front to Metzler. Down to the top of the key, around to the left wing to North. North back to Metzler, quickly to Russell, right wing. He'll fire up a 3, and it's good! Jordan Russell has 6 points, and the Railroaders cut the lead back down to 2. It's 13-11. Kelch has it left wing. He's on the dribble. Drives in, kicks it out to Overmiller, right wing. Back out to Kelch. Back to Overmiller between the circles. Now to Carr, right wing. Carr gets a screen from Sass. Kicks it to Overmiller. Left wing 3 for Wyatt. Good! Wyatt's feeling it this evening. He's got 3 threes and 9 points. And Benji Carr has 4 assists. And the Redmen back up by a score of 16-11 with 3:50 left to go here in this second quarter. Russell has it right wing out front to Metzler. Inside for North goes the basketball. They swing it out to Metzler. Top of the key, 3's on its way. No good. Rebound, fought for, and North tracks it down. His second rebound. Russell fires up another 3. No good. Rebounded by Nad. Kicks it back out to North for 3. It's off the back of the iron. No good. And Tegan McKenzie skies above everybody to pull that one down. His 6th rebound of the ball game. 6:24 left to go. 16-11. The Smith Center Redmen lead the Ellis Railroaders. Carr has it left wing. Looks inside for Sass. Sass puts up the jumper, rolls out, no good, rebounded by North. As Metzler drives in, blocked by McKenzie, rebounded by Sass. Tegan with his second block of the ball game, 16-11. Smith Center leading by 5, under 6 minutes to go. Sass has it, drives in, kicks it back out to Carr. Carr for 3, that's off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded backside by North. His 4th rebound, 3rd of them. 3rd one here in this second quarter. Russell drives down to the baseline, kicks it out to North, right wing, down to Russell in the corner, back out to North. They swing around to Metzler. Metzler going to drive inside. His shot is up and good. Metzler has his first points of the ball game. It's back down to a 3-point game. 16-13. Smith Center leads under 5.5 to go in the first half. To get inside for McKenzie. Tegan hands it off to Carr. Carr, layup, no good. It's off the front of the iron, rebounded by Nad. And the jump ball called. It will be Redmen basketball. 5:19 left to go in the first half. As now the refs discussing, making sure, as the Redmen did start the second quarter with the basketball, so I don't think we've had a jump ball since, so it probably should be Ellis basketball. There we go. So the refs make the call that it is Ellis basketball. 5:19 left to go here in this first half. 16-13. Smith Center leads by 3. Dakota Metzler brings it up the court for the Railroaders. Down to the right wing to Russell. Russell dribbles back out front, gives it to the North left wing, out front to Russell in the center circle, around to Metzler. Right side, gets a screen from Noble. Metzler drives in, kicks it out front to Russell. He's between the circles, sets it back up to North left wing. North, step back 3 on its way too hard, rebounded backside by Jake Sass. That's Jake's second rebound. And the Redmen bring it back up with a 3-point lead. 4:45 left to go in the first half. It's 16-13 Redmen. Carr has it down to the right baseline to Sass. Sass looking, gives it inside for McKenzie off of one of the Railroaders. And it will be Redmen basketball. Ian Doan and Davion Orr both come back in. Wyatt Overmiller and Tarek Kelch both take a seat. Doan will inbound the basketball. 4:34 left to go here in this first half. The Smith Center Redmen leading 16-13. Carr has it out front to Orr. And a foul going to be called here on Noble. His first personal, second Railroader team foul. And Doan will inbound. 4.5 to go in the first half. 16-13. Orr has it. Now to Doan in the right corner. Doan gives it back to Orr. 4:23 left to go here in this first half. Sass has on the left baseline. Skip pass out front to Doan. Doan, bounce pass out to Orr, left wing. Inside for Sass, and a foul going to be called. It's going to be third, a team foul on the Ellis Railroaders. Foul's on Maverick Nat, his second personal. Metzler takes a seat. Fricky comes into the ball game. 4:13 left to go in the first half. Smith Center leads 16-13. Doan will inbound. Bounce pass in, stolen away by North. Sixth Redmen turnover. 4:06 left to go here in the half. Ball tipped into the hands of Noble. Back to Russell. Russell down to the right corner. Picks up his dribble to Fricky. Back to Russell on the right wing. Russell dribbles down. Gives it to Nat on the baseline. Back to Russell. Out front to Fricky. Quickly to North left wing. North back out front to Fricky between the circles. Looks in for Noble. Instead gives it to Russell right wing. Back to Fricky top of the key. Faked left. Went back to Russell. Tipped out by Doan. Stolen away by Davion Orr. Just the third Ellis turnover of this first half with 3:35 left to go. And Smith Center leading 16-13. Carr has it inside for Sass. Jake goes to work inside. Shot is off to the right. No good. Rebounded by Carson North. He's got 5 rebounds already. North with it. Inside for Noble at the free throw line. And Ian Doan stripped it out again. This time stolen away by Jake Sass. Sass drives in. Left block off the glass and good. Redmen back up by 5, 18-13. Doan started that one, got the rip out there, and Sass took it coast to coast as Russell fires up a deep three, and it's good. Logan Russell has 3 threes. He's got 9 points, and the Railroaders cut the lead back down to 2, 18-16. 2:50 left to go in the first half. Carr has it out front, swings it left side to Doan. Doan looking, goes back outside to Carr, now to Orr right wing. Back out front to Carr, quickly to Doan left wing. Now to Carr, looking, finds Orr right wing. Inside for McKenzie, underneath for Jake, up and under the basket, no good, tipped out of bounds by the Railroaders. Nice move there by the Redmen as Keegan found Jake underneath the basket, but couldn't quite get the right angle on it as it hit the backboard, hit the rim, and then the Railroaders tip it out of bounds as Orr, Carr, and Doan take a seat. No, Doan stays in, McKenzie takes a seat. So it's Kelch, Doan, Enix, Overmiller, and Sass for the Redmen. 2:28 left to go in the first half. 18-16. Smith Center leads by 2. Doan out front to Kelch. Deep three for Tarek. No good. Rebound fought for. Honus comes up with it. Ahead to Fricky. Fricky down to the left wing to North. He fires up another three, and it's good. And just like that, the Railroaders back on top, 19-18. 2:05 left to go in the first half, and a foul going to be called here. A moving screen on the Redmen, their third team foul. Mason Enix picks up his first personal foul. 19-18, the Railroaders back up by 1. They haven't led since they led 6-4. Wilderman to Honus, out front to Fricky, quickly around the north left wing. Down to Honus on the left baseline. Kicks it out front to Fricky, top of the key, around the north left wing. North one dribble, back to Fricky, top of the key, quickly around to Wilderman. He's going to get called for a travel. Fifth Railroader turnover. And the Redmen have a chance to take the lead back with 1:44 left to go in the first half. And the Railroaders up 19-18. Kelch has it. Around to Overmiller, left wing. Three's on its way for Wyatt. That one's short, no good. Sass tries to save it in, does so as bodies flying to try to pick it up, and Noble comes away with the basketball. 1:25 left to go. Noble tipped by Kelch. Back into the hands of Noble, though. North has it left side. One dribble down to the corner. Goes the basketball to Fricky. Fricky dribbles all the way back out to half court. Gives it to North left side. 1:12 left to go to Honus. Inside for Noble. Noble's shot is up and good. Noble has 4 points, and the Railroaders back up by 3, 21-18. A minute left to go here in this first half. Doan to Overmiller. Underneath for Sass. Jake power dribble. Shot is up and good. Jake has 6 points, and the Redmen cut the lead back down to 1, 21-20. That's their first point since they led by 5, 18-13. Railroaders are on an 8-0 run. They get it inside for Noble, and he's stripped, and a foul going to be called on the Redmen. This will be their 4th team foul. 36 seconds left to go. The foul's on Tarek Kelch, his first. Redmen will sub in a Benji Carr and Tegan McKenzie as Ian Doan and Jake Sass both take a seat. Railroaders to inbound. Noble inbounds it left wing to Fricky. They put up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Tegan McKenzie, his 7th rebound already. Hands it off to Kelch. Redmen with the chance here for the final shot. Down by 1, 21-20, 18 seconds left to go. Carr out front to Overmiller. Overmiller left wing, asking for a screen, gets it, gives it to Carr. Right wing 3 for Benji. Good! Benji's got 6 points. Overmiller has 2 assists, and the Redmen up 23-21. North from half court, rattles out, no good, and the Redmen take a lead into halftime, 23-21. What an exciting first half. Back and forth we went as we head into halftime. You're listening to MCL tournament coverage on KQMA.
And on Next Tech Channel 165, we'll be back here in just a little bit. So y'all can watch it out there in Redmen land. What's your name?
Jordan.
Jordan what?
Drollinger.
Drollinger?
Yeah.
Drollinger? How do you spell it?
Drullinger.
That's a lot of vowels.
Yeah.
Jordan Drollinger here to do the camera work for me today. So he did some last week at Belleville. So thank you so much, Jordan. We'll be back here shortly.
Just as long as he can get control of this thing, that's the problem. Sometimes it's a little out of control. But hey,
I'm looking to see if they've ever. Welcome back. Halftime. Center Redmen up by 2, 23-21 over the Ellis Railroad. Redmen led 10-8 after the first quarter. Both teams put 13 on the board here in the second quarter, and again 23-21 here at halftime. For the Railroad, for the 4 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, and a steal for Caleb Noble. Let's see, 9 points for William Russell, 2 points for Dakota Kessler, 1 rebound, 1 assist for Jaron Springy, 6 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals for Carson North, 1 rebound for Toby Jonas, and 3 rebounds for Douglas Manning. For the Redmen, they have 1 steal for Davion Moore, 1 assist for Terry Kelch, 1 rebound for Mason Enix. It is 9 points, 2 assists, and a steal for Wyatt Overmiller. 6 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists for Benji Carr. 6 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal for Jake Bass. And 2 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 blocks for Tegan McKenzie. It'll be Redmen again lead here at halftime, 23-21. We'll come back and update you on the brackets after this. And you're listening to MCL basketball tournament coverage on KQMA. Okay, 2 minutes. second game of the Stockton Lilies. But I don't want to take the chance of doing that second game and missing it. Also, just missing the girls and losing the third game. In the main game, we don't want to miss that in the third place. So, once the game broadcast through, they should be no placing set up over there. They've never tried to placing set up. Match of the day here in the feather bracket game saw Stockton defeat Russell 53-21, and then Hill City defeated Plainville 35-24. So the 11th place game at 10 o'clock in the auxiliary gym in Trigo will feature the Russell Lady Broncos and the Plainville Lady Cards. The Stockton Lady Tigers will take on the Hill City Lady Ringnecks for 9th. The 7th place game will be Oakley versus Norton, as the Oakley Lady Plainsmen fell to Trigo 59-46, and the Norton Lady Jays fell to TMP 46-34. So that game is the 7th place game in the auxiliary gym, Oakley versus Norton. The first game of the day in the main gym will be TMP versus Trigo in the girls' 5th place game. On the boys' side, again, we saw Plainville defeat the Stockton 57-20, so the Stockton Tigers await the loser of this game in the 11th place game. The winner moves on to take on Plainville in the 9th place game. Oakley defeated Trigo in the consolation semifinals 64-60, so the Plainsmen move on to the 5th place game. Trigo falls to the 7th place game, and they will play either Norton or Hoxie. As that's a rundown for you of the backside of the bracket. Again, the championship semifinals tomorrow in Trigo. We will have coverage of the first 3 games of the day that feature the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers against the Ellis Lady Railers at 3 o'clock, followed by the Phillipsburg Panthers against the Hill City Ringnecks. The Ringnecks, the number 1 seed in this year's tournament. See if the Panthers can do with them, as that is the second game of the day. And then the Smith Center Lady Red take on the Hoxie Lady Indians in the 3rd game of the day. The 4th and final game of the day will be the Russell Broncos against the TMP Monarchs. As we're going to take our final 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll get you set for the second half as the Redmen lead the Railroaders 23-21. You're listening to MCL tournament coverage on KQMA. Welcome back to Stockton, the grade school gym where the feather bracket games that took place today. We are one half away from our final, and the fourth and final game featured here on 92.5 KQMA this evening. As the Redmen will have a Carr, Overmiller, Sass, McKenzie, and a Kelch. The Railroaders will have Metzler, North, Noble, Nad, and Russell. Redmen basketball starts the third quarter. They go right to left on your radio dial here in the second half. Overmiller has it out front, down to the right wing to Carr. Back out, tipped by Metzler, and they're going to say last touch by the Redmen. Seventh Redmen turnover of the ball game. Metzler with it out front. Down to the left wing to Russell. Out front to Metzler. Gave up the open three to North right wing. Back around to Russell left wing. He'll fire up the three. It's no good. Rebound fought for. And Sass just picked up his second personal foul. First Redmen team foul. Noble to inbound. Tipped out by Sass. Still will be Ellis basketball. See them hands? Yeah. Noble inbound. Looking. Tipped into Russell. Russell on the dribble now. Gives it to Metzler, left wing. Now to North. Back to Metzler out front. Metzler one dribble to Russell. Inside for Noble. Into the hands of Nad on the baseline. Working against McKenzie. Out to Metzler. He'll fire up a three. No good. Rebound tracked down by North. That's his sixth rebound. Inside for Noble goes the basketball. North out front to Metzler. Inside for Noble. Shot is up. Blocked out of bounds by Tegan McKenzie. Tegan's got his third block of the ball game. 23-21. Smith Center leads by 2. 7:08 left to go here in this third quarter. Russell gets the inbounds pass to North, quickly around to Metzler. Back to North, down to the right corner to Russell. Kings on the dribble out front to Metzler, inside for Noble. Back out to Russell, right wing, quickly to Metzler. Metzler drives in, free throw line, runner off the glass, too hard, rebounded by Tegan. His eighth rebound of the ball game. Overmiller brings it up the court to Carr. Gets a screen from Sass. Carr skip past the Kelch, quickly inside for McKenzie. Tegan goes to work inside, turnaround hook shot, good. Tegan's got 4 points. Tarek has his second assist, and the Redmen go up by 4, 25-21. 6.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Russell left wing out front to Metzler, quickly to North. Bounce pass inside for Noble, underneath for Nat on the baseline. North right corner three, no good. Rebound by Jake Sass. Jake has his third rebound, and the Redmen bring it back up the court right to left on your radio dial. 4-point ball game, 25-21. Smith Center with the lead. 6:08 left to go in the third quarter. Kelch drives inside, gets stripped by Carson North, his third steal, and the 8th Redmen turnover. Noble lost the handle on it inside, and the jump ball going to be, actually a timeout going to be called, as Coach Smith, Johnny on the spot there, saw the jump ball was coming, so calls a timeout, so his team stays with possession, and that is just a 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it here with 5:58 left to go in the third quarter. The Redmen up by 4, 25-21. Smith Center led 10-8 after quarter number 1. Both teams put 13 on the board in the second quarter to make it 23-21 at halftime, and give the Redmen on the board with a 2-pointer by Tegan McKenzie. Tegan's got 4 points. Jake Sass has 6 points. 6 points for Benji Carr. 9 points for Wyatt Overmiller. For the Ellis Railroaders, it's 4 points for Caleb Noble. 9 points for Logan Russell. 2 for Dakota Metzler. 6 for Carson North so far in the ball game. Railroader basketball. Noble, Russell, Nad, Metzler, and North. For the Railroaders, for the Redmen, McKenzie, Sass, Carr, as Jake comes away with the interception. His second steal of the ball game. As Sass, McKenzie, Overmiller, Carr, and Kelch for the Redmen. Benji gets a screen from Sass behind the back dribble, splits the defense, gives it to Sass, drives inside and good. What a great move by Benji Carr. He picks up his 5th assist. Jake gets his 8th point, and the Redmen up 27-21. North has it right wing to Metzler, back to North right wing, back to Metzler between the circles to Russell left side. Fires up another three, that one again no good, rebound. Carr saves it inbounds, and now they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Davion Orr comes into the ball game. Benji Carr going to take a seat. 5:25 left to go in the third quarter. 27-21. The Smith Center Redmen lead by 6. Logan Russell will inbound for the Railroaders. Goes into Metzler. Metzler tracks it down just before it goes backcourt. To North, inside for Noble. Noble back out to North, left wing three's on its way. Off the front of the iron, no good. Tipped out by Russell into the hands of Noble. Noble's shot is no good. Rebounded by Tegan McKenzie, his 9th rebound. 5:05 left to go in the third quarter. Smith Center up by 6, 27-21. Overmiller has it between the circles. Down to the left wing. Hands it off to Orr. Inside for Sass. Turnaround jumper for Jake. No good. Rebounded by Tarek Kelch. Kelch puts up the jumper. He's got 2 points. His first 2 of the ball game. The Redmen extend their lead to 8. It's 29-21. 4:40 left to go in the third quarter. North with it. Left wing. Out to Metzler. Around to Russell. Right wing. Metzler quickly around the North left wing. He's going to drive inside. Hop step. And gets pushed. Fouls on Teagan, his first personal foul, second Redmond team foul. 4.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter, 29-21. Carson North at the free throw line with a chance to cut that lead down. Looking for the first point for the Railroaders in the second half. Finds it there. He now has 7 points as he hit a 3 in the first and a 3 in the second. Now his first point here in the third quarter comes from the free throw line. Jared Fricky back into the ball game. Dakota Metzler takes a seat. 29-22, 4.5 minutes left to go. Smith Center up by 7. Second one for North, no good. Rebound, fought for, still fighting for the basketball. North comes away, but the ball is nabbed. It tipped it into his hands. Fricky to Noble, underneath for Nad. He's double teamed, out to Fricky, now to Logan Russell, top of the key. Spots up for 3, left it short, no good. Rebounded by Fricky. Fricky inside for Noble. Kicks it out, left wing to North. North on the dribble, picks up his dribble, looking to pass off. Finds Noble, looks into the corner to North, underneath on the baseline to Nad, and a foul going to be called on the Redmen. This will be their 3rd team foul, and the first on Davion Orr. 4:02 left to play here in the third quarter, 29-22. Smith Center leads by 7 over the Ellis Railroaders. Again, the winner moves on and will play Plainville in the 9th place game on a Saturday. Fricky gets the inbounds pass. Inside for Noble. Back out to Fricky, right wing, quick trigger 3. No good. Rebounded by Jake Sass. That's Jake's 4th rebound. 29-22. 3:50 left to go in the third quarter. Overmiller to the left wing to Kelch. Skip pass to Overmiller, stolen away by Carson North. North's 4th steal. 10th turnover. Layup no good though. Rebounded by Tarek Kelch. As the Redmen again, 10 turnovers, and that was the 4th steal for Carson North. 7-point ball game, 29-22. Smith Center leads with 3:30 left to go in the third quarter. Kelch tipped, back into the hands of Tarek Kelch. A wraparound pass for Sass. Jake looking, puts it up from the baseline, and it's good for 2. Jake's got 10 points. He's the first Redmen to double digits. 31-22. The Redmen lead by 9 with 3:13 left to go in the third quarter. Fricky to North right wing, down to the right baseline to Nad, back out to North right wing. Fricky again, top of the key 3. This one's good. Missed his first few attempts. They got that one to fall, and it pulls the Railroaders back within 6, 31-25. 2:50 left to go in the third quarter. Overmiller has it out front between the circles. Right wing to Kelch. Tarek waits, gets a screen from Sass. Skip pass to Overmiller, down to the left corner. 3 no good. Fight for the rebound. Sass comes up with a putback. Count the basket. Jake's on the line for an and 1. 5th rebound for Jake Sass. He's got 12 points, and that's the first foul of the Railroaders in the second half. It's on Maverick Nat, his 3rd. Benji Carr comes back in. Tarek Kelch takes a seat. Toby Honus going to come in, and Maverick Nat going to take a seat. 2:35 left to go in the third quarter. Smith Center up 33-25 over the Ellis Railroaders. Sass and 1 attempt on its way. That one rolls in. Jake's got 13 points, and the Redmen lead 34-25. 2.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Russell with it right side to Fricky. They swing around to North left wing. Inside for Noble goes the basketball. Kicks it out quickly to Russell. He's open for 3. No good this time. And the ball is going to go out of bounds. And it will be Redmen basketball. Timeout going to be called by the Railroaders. We'll take it with them as it's a full timeout. 2:19 left to go in the third. The Redmen up 34-25. You're listening to MCL Tournament Basketball coverage on KQMA.
And on Next Tech Channel 165, this is the Redmen YouTube channel. Some of our sponsors are Dale and Audrey Seaman, the People's Bank there in beautiful downtown Smith Center, Mitch and Tammy Altus, Larry and Barbara Wilson, Carol and Wilma Berry, Ken and Diane Depperschmidt, the Altus boys, Eldine, Mike, Mitch, and Lyle. And I have a note here, the Home on the Range Spring Celebration is scheduled for Saturday, April 22nd, 2023. Pickleball tournament for all ages, golf tournaments. And meet members of the Kansas City Chiefs at Chiefs Chat that night. Also a fundraiser, so you can put your bids in and get some cool Chief stuff and other cool stuff. And Carol and Wilma Berry and Ken and Diane Dipper-Schmidt praying for Diane. Larry and Judy Burgess, Roger and Janice Allen, Joe and Betty Bedford. Also, we'll put our prayers out there for Gracie Kirchhoff and Coach Nick Lynn. And Carl Vincent Haler. Go Redmen.
4-25, 2:15 left to go here in the third quarter. As Carr hits it around to Overmiller. Overmiller drives down to the right wing. Ball inside for Sass. Jake drives inside and he's going to be fouled. Oh, gets called for the double dribble instead. 11th turnover of the ball game. Sass looks like he tweaked that ankle a little bit. He'll come to the sideline. Mason Enix into the ball game. 34-25. Smith Center leads. 2:02 left to go in the third quarter. As the ref's asking for a towel to wipe up some sweat down there on the floor. Looks like now we're ready to go. Railroader basketball as Fricky brings it up the court. Down to Russell, right wing, out front to Fricky. Back to Russell, right wing. Back to Fricky, top of the key, quickly around the north left wing, inside for Noble. Ball tipped out of bounds by Benji Carr and will remain Railroader basketball. Minute 49 left to play in the third quarter. Ellis with the basketball, but Smith Center with the lead, 34-25. Russell to Fricky on the inbounds, no good. Rebounded by Russell backside. Russell bounce pass to Honus inside, tipped around and stolen away by Overmiller. Wyatt brings it up the court. Takes the handoff, now looking to pass it off. Ball tipped. Enix hits the court and going to say he's out of bounds. 12th turnover of the ball game for the Redmen. Minute 28 left to go in the third quarter, 34-25. The Smith Center Redmen leading by 9, their biggest lead of the ball game. Fricky around to the left wing to Russell. Back out front to Fricky to north right wing to Fricky. They quickly get it to north or to Russell for three. No good. Rebound. Goes out of bounds. Off of the Railroaders. As that one, bang play, wasn't sure who they were going to say that one went off of, but they are going to say it was last touch by the Railroaders. Overmiller with the basketball, hands it off to Orr. Orr looking, gives it to McKenzie. McKenzie back to Overmiller. 1 minute left to go in the third quarter. Smith Center up by 9, 34-25. Enix has it inside. Spins, kicks it out to Orr, and a 3-second violation on the Redmen. 13th turnover of the ball game. Redmen looking for their second win of the season. 34-25 right now. The Redmen up by 9 here in the third quarter. 45 seconds left to go. North to Fricky, around to Russell, back to Fricky, top of the key. North at the right wing, bounce pass to Honus on the baseline, back out to North, right wing. North down to the corner, stolen away by Enix. Nice hands that time by Mason. Forces that turnover, the 8th of the ball game for the Ellis Railroaders. Overmiller with it out front, dribbles down to the right wing, picks up his dribble, bounce pass out to Davion Orr. or to the top of the key. Drives all the way inside for McKenzie. Keegan goes to work inside. Turnaround hook shot. Rolls out this time. Rebounded by Carson North. His 7th rebound of the ball game. North has it, top of the key, spots up for 3, no good. Rebound skied by Tegan McKenzie, his 10th rebound. Or has it, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Puts it up, and that's going to be no good. The Redmen do have the lead, though, 34-25 at the end of 3. We'll take a timeout. Be back with the 4th quarter of action after this as you're listening to MCL tournament coverage on KQMA.
And on Next Tech Channel 165 and the Center Redmen YouTube channel. I'd like to thank you, Next Tech, for allowing us to use all the stuff they provide us with. I thought my Verizon phone was going to work, but then it was dropping frames like crazy, so I had to put together a new YouTube quickly. But my Next Tech phone is working like a champ, even though it doesn't have the high speed. For some reason, everything was getting fragmented. Some of our sponsors are Marvin and Connie Gillen, Dennis and Judy Schmidt, Ray and Karina Harrisnate, Mike and Becky Isom, Carol Ruth Curtis Living Trust, Buck Snow Shack, Greg and Tamara, Frank Farmers Insurance, and beautiful downtown Smith Center, Mike and Diana Rice, Dave, Denise, Dakota and Dominic, Kettenberg, Philip, and Jessica Weltmer, and Kenton and Deb Weltmer, Gerald and Jenna Beclair, Dave and Susie Hudson, Pam and Big Hutchison, Larry and Annie Lambert, Dwayne and Artist Kettenberg, Joe and Betty Bedford, Roger and Janice Allen. Roger brought the Redman bus down here today. Larry and Judy Burgess, thank you so much for your contribution. Make good things happen for the Redmen Lady Red. We'll be
34-25, the Smith Center Redmen lead to start this 4th quarter by 9. Railroaders basketball. North to Noble, back out to North. He fires up a 3. That one's good. 10 points now for Carson North, as he is the first Railroader in the double digits. As Couch drives all the way inside, takes it to the rack, left it short. Rebounded by North. He's now got 8 rebounds. 34-28, the Smith Center Redmen lead. Russell has it left wing. Out front to North, back to Russell. Back to North, top of the key. They swing it around to Metzler, right wing. Metzler drives in, kicks it out to North, back around to Russell, left wing. North has the top of the key inside for Noble, out to Russell, wide open for 3, no good this time. Tipped by Orr, rebounded by Carr. 34-28, Smith Center with the lead, and that foul's going to be on Logan Russell, his first personal, just the second Railroader team foul. As Gavin Wilderman comes in, the 5'10 sophomore. Update on the game going on over at the high school gym. It's Hoxie up on Norton 21-18 at halftime. Third is just about ready to go over there. We're a minute into the 3rd quarter in our game as McKenzie has it at the left block. Works inside, hook shot, good! Tegan with 6 points, and the Redmen back up by 8, 36-28 with 3:45 left to go in the 4th quarter. That is Wilderman. They swing it around to Metzler, back out front to Russell. Inside for North, back to Wilderman, left wing. Shot is up, and it is good. Nice move there by Gavin Wilderman. Got to his spot, got the 2, and it's now a 6-point ball game, 36-30. Full court pressure put on by the Railroaders as Wilderman meets Kelch at half court. Lost the handle on it, did Tarek. Fight for the basketball is on, and now going to have a timeout called as Coach Hobelman. Johnny on the spot that time as Coach Smith got it in the first half. Coach Hobelman gets it this time. We'll take a timeout with him as you're listening to MCL tournament coverage on KQMA.
And on Next Tech Channel 165. And pray for the family of John Overmiller who passed away. Old classmate of mine and friends there, Leah and Lana. So I hope things go well for them. I think the funeral is going to be Friday. You can go to Simmons Rentschler Mortuary website and see the details and a nice obituary. Go Redmen.
6:21 left to go in the 4th quarter. Smith Center leads 36-30 over the Ellis Railroaders. Good to see Jake Sass back out there. He came up a little limp on that one ankle after he took it inside. As it is Redmond basketball, McKenzie goes up strong and gets 2 points. Tegan has 8 points, 4 straight for the big man, and the Redmen back up by 8, 38-30, 6:08 left to go in the fourth quarter. North out to Russell in the right corner to Metzler, top of the key. He'll fire up a 3. It's off, no good. Rebounded by Sass. That's Jake's 6th. Overmiller brings it up the court for the Redmen. Down to the left wing. 5:55 left to go in the fourth quarter. North comes away with his 5th steal. Drives in, layup good. North has 12 points. That's 14 turnovers now for the Redmen. It's back to 6, 38-32, 5:40 left to go. Davion drives in, looks for Sass underneath. Jake gets it, and he'll head to the free throw line. What a great look by Davion Orr as he got the crossover move to work, got his defender out of position. Davion then saw Jake at the left block, fired it down there to him, and Jake's going to get fouled, and Nad picks up his 4th personal, 3rd Railroader team foul. Jake Sass at the free throw line. First one's on its way, rattles out, no good. Noble comes back in. Nad going to take a seat with those 4 fouls. Second one for Sass on its way. That one's good. Jake has 14 points. And the Redmen now back up by 7, 39-32. Russell to Metzler. Back out to Russell. They swing around to Wildeman, to Russell, to Metzler, right wing. Looking inside, they get it back out to Russell, now to Metzler. Trying to get it inside for North, can't find the opening to get it to him. Wildeman drives in, kicks it out to Noble. Noble out front to Russell. Russell closed out quickly by Orr, kicks it out, tipped by Sass into the hands of Metzler. Back to Russell between the circles. Metzler right wing, down to the right baseline to Noble. Back out to Metzler, through his hands, now to Russell. Out front goes the basketball, left wing now to Wildeman, behind the back dribble, back to Russell, top of the key. To Wildeman, left wing, he'll fire up a 3. It's no good, hits the basket restraint, and it is out of bounds. So it is a Redmen basketball. Full court pressure put on by the Railroaders. Overmiller working against Fricky. Brings it up the court quickly. Broke the press. Overmiller, right baseline runner, no good. Rebounded by Tegan McKenzie. Took it off the top of Noble's head. Gives it to Orr for a 3, no good. Rebound by Orr. Davion kicks it out to Carr, left corner, wide open 3, rattles out, no good that time, and it's rebounded by Carson North. He's got 9 rebounds. He'll fire up for 3, and it's good! Carson North with 15 points. It pulls the Railroaders back within 4, 39-35, 4 minutes and 8 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. McKenzie hands it off to Overmiller. Redmen basketball. Sass has it inside, puts it up and off the glass and good. Jake's got 16. And give Davion that assist. Redmen back up by 6, 41-35, 3:43 left to go in the fourth quarter. Fricky to Metzler, inside for North. They get it to him inside this time. No good, rebounded by Carr. Benji's got 4 rebounds now as he drives in, kicks it out to Orr. Inside for McKenzie. Tegan underneath. Shot is up. He'll head to the free throw line. Noble gets the foul, his second, 4th on the Railroaders. And Tegan McKenzie heads to the free throw line, trying to extend the Redmen 6-point lead. 3:26 left to go in the fourth quarter. 41-35. The Redmen lead the Railroaders. Tegan at the free throw line. First one's on its way. Rattles out, no good. McKenzie getting set for the second one. This one is good. Tegan's now got 9 points, 5 of which have come here in the fourth quarter. 42-35, the Smith Center Redmen lead. Fricky to Metzler, back to Fricky, down to the right corner to Russell. They'll look inside. Fricky gonna fire up the 3. That one's no good. Again, rebounded by Sass. That's Jake's 7. Overmiller across the timeline with 3:05 left to go in the fourth quarter, leading by 7, 42-35 behind the back dribble. Working against Fricky down to the left baseline, picks up his dribble inside for Sass. Turnaround shot for Jake, no good, and Davion going to get called for over the back. His second personal, fourth Redmen team foul. That's their first foul of the fourth quarter. 42-35, the Smith Center Redmen lead by 7. 2:45 left to go here in this fourth quarter. Railroader basketball as Fricky brings it up the court to the right wing to Russell, back to Fricky. Back to Russell, out front to Fricky. They swing around to Metzler, left wing. Fricky gets it out front. Now back to Russell, right wing. Quickly to Fricky, top of the key to Russell, right wing. Pump fakes, drives in, gives it to North, underneath for Noble. No good, rebounded by Benji. Carr's got 5 rebounds now to go with his 5 assists and his 6 points. As Carr gets a screen from McKenzie, and Coach Obelman calls a timeout. Full timeout, so we'll take it with him. 2:25 left to go, and the Redmen up by 7, 42-35. You're listening to MCL Tournament coverage on KQMA.
And on next at Channel 165, the Smith Center Redmen YouTube channel. So we'll be in Waukee tomorrow. And the boys will be wrestling, I believe, in... Oh, I don't recall. Let me see if I... USD237.com. USD237.com. And you can go to the Smith Center Junior Senior High School webpage in order to find out when school is going to be canceled. I doubt that it's going to be canceled tomorrow, but I was kind of surprised this morning, but that's the way it goes. Redmen wrestlers are going to be in Beloit for that big Beloit tournament down there in Beloit. And the Lady Red will be playing basketball tomorrow night. And the Redmen will be playing on Saturday also. So we'll click on the bracket and find out what's going on. Go Redmen.
Kelch drives in, and a foul going to be called. This is going to be on Russell, his second personal, 5th team foul. 2:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. 42-35, 7-point Redmen lead. Wide over Miller will again inbound. Does so to Orr. They swing around to Kelch, right wing. Pump fakes, looks inside. Takes it on the dribble. Back to Orr, tipped out by Metzler. Orr comes away with the loose ball. They get it ahead to Tegan McKenzie. McKenzie in the left corner. Tegan on the dribble, look back door for Kelch. Out of bounds it goes. 15th turnover by the Redmen. 2:02 left to go in the fourth quarter. 42-35. Smith Center leads Ellis as Metzler has the basketball down to Noble on the right baseline. Back out to Metzler. They swing around to Fricky between the circles. Quickly to Russell, left wing. Closed out by Kelch and Overmiller. Fricky back to Metzler, right wing. They'll fire up a deep 3. That one's no good. Rebounded by Tegan McKenzie, his 12th rebound. McKenzie calls everybody off. They'll bring it up the court quickly. Down to the left wing. Picks up his dribble. Now looking to hand it off. McKenzie gives it to Overmiller, and Coach Hobelman calls another timeout. With a minute 29 left to go. 42-35. Smith Center leads Ellis. We'll take the timeout with him. You're listening to MCL Basketball on KQMA.
And on next channel 165, the Smith Center Redmen YouTube channel. Well, there'll be a lot of basketball this week we've been to. And a bit more to go. So next week we'll be having basketball on Tuesday when Hill City comes to town. And then next week, junior high wrestling match at Smith Center.
Right here, let's go.
And wrestling varsity duel at Smith Center on Thursday also. So we try to record that and put it on the TV. We're back.
For Sass, wide open layup for Jake is good. He's got 18 points. Davion's got 2 assists. And the Redmen lead by 9 again, 44-35 as Noble has it in the left corner. Hands it off to Russell. Russell out to Fricky. Fricky back around to Metzler, right wing. Metzler tries to split the defense, tipped in the hands of North. North goes up, and a foul by Tegan McKenzie. This will be Tegan's second personal, fifth Redmen team foul. So it'll send Carson North to the free throw line. He'll shoot 2. He's got 15 points on the evening. First one's on its way. It is good, and North now has 16. (44-36), a minute 1 left to go. Second one for North is no good. Rebounded by Sass. Jake's got 8 rebounds now. Foul is on Carson North, his first personal foul, 6th Railroader team foul. Sass going to take a seat. Redmen will inbound. Or looking, goes right into the hands of Carson North, his 6th steal of the ball game. Now to Russell, out front to North at the free throw line, back to Russell. 44-36, Smith Center leads. Metzler for 3. It's no good. Rebound, fought for over Miller. Lost it, but couldn't control it as it goes out of bounds. It will remain Ellis basketball. 44-36, the Redmen lead by 8. Railroader basketball. Noble will inbound. Finds North in the left corner. North on the dribble, gives it out to Fricky. Ball tipped around, out of bounds. Last touch by the Railroaders. Their 9th turnover of the ball game. And now Coach Smith wants a timeout. Just a 30-second timeout with 34 seconds left to go. The Smith Center Redmen lead 44-36. The Redmen led 10-8 after the first quarter. Both teams added 13 points in the second quarter to make it 23-21 at halftime. Smith Center up by 2. The Redmen would outscore the Railroaders 11-4 in the third quarter to lead 34-25 at the end of 3. The Railroaders have actually outscored the Redmen here in this third quarter 11-10, but the Redmen have the lead of 44-36. They lead by that 8-point margin. As we wait, both teams come back out here. It will be Redmen basketball out of the timeout. McKenzie or Carr, Overmiller and Kelch for the Redmen. Noble, Fricky, North, Russell, and Metzler for the Railroaders. 34.9 seconds left to go. Smith Center leading 44-36. Wyatt gets the inbounds pass. Overmiller working against Fricky. Cut off by Metzler. Picks up his dribble back to McKenzie. Kicks it ahead to Carr. Carr at the left wing, and he's going to be fouled by Russell. That's their 3rd team personal, 7th Railroader team foul. And it'll send Benji to the free throw line to shoot 1-1. Carr has 6 points on the evening. He also has 5 rebounds and 5 assists. First one's on its way. No good. Russell has it. Throws up a 3. Somehow got that to go. Have no idea how that one went in from the angle that it hit off the backboard, but Russell has 12 points. And a quick timeout by the Railroaders. A full timeout. We'll take it with them as you're listening to MCL tournament coverage on KQMA.
And our next channel 165 is the Redmen YouTube channel. And like I said, on Thursday, junior high wrestling, multiple schools at Smith Center. I'll be starting at 4 o'clock. And then Smith Center Wrestlers has Norton coming to town. That'll be around 6 o'clock. And then on Friday, Redmen will travel to Norton for matches over there. That's going to be league tournament. And Smith Center is going to go to, basketball is going to go to Phillipsburg. That's on the 27th. Then on Saturday, there's an FCCLA basketball tournament from 8 to 8. And so come out and enjoy those.
16.8 seconds left to go. The Smith Center Redmen lead 44-39. Redmen basketball out of the timeout. McKenzie, Couch, Overmiller, Carr, and Orr. Keegan finally gets the pass into Benji. Carr then gets fouled. This is the 18th foul on the Railroaders. 14.4 seconds left. And it is on Logan Russell, his fourth. Carr back at the free throw line, trying to extend the Redmen lead. They lead 44-39. First one for Benji, good. He now has 7 points. That makes it 45-39, back up to a 6-point lead for the Redmen. Second one for Benji, good as well. Carr has 8 points, and the Redmen lead 46-39, back up to a 7-point lead, 13 seconds left. Fricky down to Russell, throws it up. Again, it's good. Logan Russell has 5 threes in this ball game. Somehow threw that one up at the basket, and again it goes in and makes it a 4-point game, 46-42. 8 seconds left to go here in this ball game. Back-to-back trips that Logan Russell's got it down in the left corner. That time it was nothing but the bottom of the net. The time before,
I've been advised I may have said John Overmiller had passed away. I thought I said John McDowell. So those of you who may be confused, John Overmiller is quite alive. But we're still praying for the family of John McDowell. So go Redmen.
Redmen looking for win number 2 on the season. The Railroaders trying to pick up win number 3. The winner moves on to the 9th place game against the Plainville Cardinals on Saturday. That's in the Trigo High School Auxiliary Gym. The loser falls to the 11th place game and will take on Stockton. That'll be game number 2 of the day there in the Auxiliary Gym. As the Redmen bring out McKenzie, Carr, Overmiller, Kelch, and Orr. The Railroaders calendar with Noble, Fricky, Russell, Metzler, and North. Tika McKenzie again to inbound for the Redmen. Looks like we're ready to go. McKenzie looking, still looking. Now gets it into Overmiller. And then a foul going to be called. This will be the 9th team foul on the Railroaders. 6.7 seconds left. 4-point ball game. Overmiller heads to the free throw line. Fouls on Carson North, his second. Overmiller at the free throw line. Up by 4, 46-42. First one for Wyatt is no good. It's off the front of the iron. Rebounded by the Railroaders, Carson North. North has it. Throws it up at the basket, off the back of the iron. No good. And the Redmen pick up their second win of the season. A 46-42 victory over the Ellis Railroaders. We'll take a timeout. Be back to wrap up this game for you after this as you're listening to MCL tournament coverage on KQMA.
And on Next Tech Channel 165. Great job, Redmen. 2 wins so far this year. Everybody, they showed great promise the last two previous games, only losing by 5 points in those 2 games. So, and 1 point in that Saturday game. So, Redmen showed up here with the potential and possibilities they have. So, thank you, everybody. We'll be seeing you tomorrow. Go Redmen. Go Lady Red. I'm Alan Donovan with Jordan Derlinger. Sorry, man. I'm Alan Donovan. See ya.